Hey, ladies and gents, welcome to Just Pure Talk with Akai. Is the brother Sam, not Sam, Sam Truck? Yeah, exactly. Are you hearing us?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. How about you?
And I can hear you, so that's great. That's good news. It's good
It's
news.
five
This
by
last time we
five.
had these issues, so it's good news. Welcome back. Welcome back aboard. Just Pure
Pete
Talk.
Starling.
So yeah, Christmas. We took a long Christmas break. We took a long
We
Christmas
did. It was
break.
nice.
And it's really, really, really awesome to see you all guys back. Like you all know, ladies and gents, for the ones that are listening to us right now, Just Pure Talk is a show about everything. We talk about everything. If you have the possibility to chat with us, so it could come out. And last time, I know someone asked me last time to put it on the overlay. There we go. The overlay's up. And so if ever you guys chat, anybody listen to us on TikTok or either on Facebook, Les Productions Verms, or YouTube for some people that are more used to YouTube. Come and join us, and then you can write down in channel, chat with us, and we talk about a lot of stuff. So we talk about what you guys want to bring. We talk about our subjects, but we're going to kick off. It's the first of right after Christmas break. So we're going to be talking a little bit about each other. Hey, Akai,
Yes,
how's it been? How's your Christmas break been?
it's going good. I've been having nothing but computer problems.
Computer
Fried a
problems.
motherboard, fried a video card.
Okay.
Got a new motherboard, got a new video card, and
Okay.
and then I'm having trouble with this video card because it won't recognize the RAM, which is really
Whoa.
weird.
It is weird, eh?
Like I can plug each stick of RAM into the first two slots, the A1 and the B1 slot, and it'll recognize them all. It sees them, but anything I plug into the second slot, it doesn't see it all.
Okay.
I've come to the conclusion that I'm no longer going to build a computer anymore. I'm just tired of dealing with it.
It's funny because I mean it's
faulty
always cheap.
hardware, and
Yeah.
I don't see why when I order the same hardware and I install it, and I take my time to install it, and why.
And yeah, and obviously,
And then the whole RMA process is
yeah,
a
exactly.
fucking nightmare. So
Yeah, exactly.
to RMA my card, which they were very good about it. Don't get me wrong. AMD, not AMD. Who was this? ASRock.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't get their website to work for beans. The lady was very nice on the other end. She pushed it all from her side.
Okay.
Phenomenal. But it still took like 3 weeks. So I was without a
3
video
weeks.
card for like 3 weeks. Which, by the way, I did. Prototype test.
Yeah.
It couldn't be without a video card.
Uh-huh.
The Intel Arc card.
Okay, so it's a good card.
$300, and it played every game I owned.
Okay.
Now, was the graphics as good? No. But for $300, I'm all over that. But we got some news articles later on. We'll get to those.
Yeah, we'll get to those. But I wanted to kick off a little bit, see what was going on. What about you, Sam Truck?
Well, I didn't know if I was going to make it to the show or not because I did something that screwed up my data on my phone.
Are you
So I had to
serious?
I actually had to do a reset on my data on my phone, and I don't know if my phone was messed up prior to that, but before I never had no problem doing
You know what the
restream.
phone is.
What?
You know what the problem is, right?
What?
Huh? You can say it. I mean, you're the only one here that's got a problem.
With his phone.
The other thing is, I use my phone a lot more than you probably guys use your phone. So
I doubt it. But
I'm on the road too. I'm like you. I'm on the road.
Wait,
I work
do you have like
every week on the road. So
You
I
have
don't got one
15 apps going at once
Yeah, he's
tracking you.
Dude, he's running an entire business out of his pickup truck. across multiple counties all over Canada.
Yeah.
He's
don't
going
forget,
Oh,
we're supposed to. Don't forget, we're supposed to become the 51 state.
Actually,
Yes,
no.
we need to talk about that.
Yeah, actually, you be how big your country is and where your state split up. Actually, you be the 51st, 52nd, and 53rd because how
54th.
big you.
No. Okay.
Jamaica.
I hit it hard.
Well,
yeah, I hit it hard. So I'm going to tell you guys that I had a great Christmas. We the family and friends. I know on New Year's Eve, I was at home, and that's the first because usually I'm always at my niece, and so we had to change the dates because there was issues with the kids going some other place, and that's what happens now when everybody you start getting, you don't have teenagers anymore, they're all adults, eh? So one girlfriend brings one on the other side, the other one goes in another party, and so things change. But you know what, we had a great Christmas with the family, and New Year's, well, look, we have fun. New Year's, we invited people over to our house. So we had a nice New Year's dinner. And we had ball. So now let's talk about something that I've been watching lately on the news.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I can't stop.
I know where this is going. I know where this is going.
The 51st state, Canada, with our governor Justin Trudeau, that I do not like when they call him governor, because he is our government. He is our
No, he's not. No. He stepped down.
He's retired.
No, he did. No, he's still there, but he did step down. But he's still there. He
stepped down because and he stepped. Well, I'm not going to get into it. Why he stepped down?
No. No worries, because I think.
You know, and I know why you stepped down.
Yeah. For one,
and we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, you better. For one, I could tell you one thing. I'm telling you right now, Canada will never become a state. I know some Canadians would like it because of the money, but Canada will never become a state. So this is
a lot more perks. You get a lot more perks out of it.
Shit. Sorry, I'm saying it like that. Sorry, I did say shit. But I mean that it's not going to become a state.
No,
never.
No, and they're joshing around. And yeah. But there's too much.
Trump is being Trump. Yeah.
There's too much.
I didn't say that bad. I said Trump is being Trump.
Could it happen? Yes. But the amount of stuff that you would have to iron out, because there's a lot of things you get as a Canadian that Americans don't get.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things we get as Americans that Canadians don't get.
Nice.
And
totally.
And ironing that whole system out with pensions and money. Oh my God, what a fargo. That'd be a nightmare, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah. So I know Akai. I don't know Sam, because Akai, I know him for more the past 10 years. I know you go get your information on different parts, but I want you guys to go listen to the Midas Touch. Go listen to the guys on Midas Touch, and you'll understand that hell's going to break loose. Okay. For everyone, if that really happens. And it's not going to be funny, neither for the Americans and neither for Canada.
If I don't,
and I will defend my country.
I don't think it would work.
What?
I don't think it would work.
No. I know. I think I have a feeling that he's not easy to tribe or to understand, but I think he just wants to try to get everybody united. But I mean, it can't work. You can't. And they have proof that it's over 7% of that famous drug there that they're talking about, and the fentanyl. And they know that the fentanyl was a little bit more into the Mexican border than the Canadian border. So, and I saw a show.
More easier to get across from Canada to the U.S. and
yes,
Mexico.
And I know why. I saw a show There was
super easy to cross.
No.
into
The other day when you guys talked to me about it, I said, "Hey, it's easy to cross Canada."
Yeah.
I've seen a podcast, not a podcast. It was a show. I seen a show on YouTube where it's a podcaster that has went with an American. He's a Canadian Indian that decided to do it could be a video on the border, on the Vermont border near Shelby.
Oh yeah, you just walk across.
Yeah, Shelby, and he drove with the American. He was because he got his passport and drove with the American, and then he was showing that you could cross it. It's only blocks. It's only cement blocks that are, and then there's some that have no line. It's just like that border cement thing.
But there's not a lot of people crossing there. They would have to fly into Canada, and some that have the money do it that way because it's easier for them to cross.
Yeah,
and I don't blame them.
But
not one bit.
It was proven by the guy because they test drive the American guy who was on the podcast and the Canadian guy, and tested. They crossed the American border back to Canada.
When I was a kid, the only thing separating me from Minnesota to Canada was a line of buoys in a lake.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that.
A line of buoys, Verm. That was it.
Yeah.
We canoed up there too.
Loved it up there. But
it was beautiful.
But I mean, I do understand some part of the security, and that's what they were talking about because they were trying, everybody's trying to demystify all this crap that's going on. And
but the one thing that people got to get together on is Canada and America work better together than they do against each other. And
totally right.
We got to work together. And if we can't get if our politicians won't, they got to pull the corks out of their. They just got to get.
No, they will. They have
got to pull the corks out of their butts and get moving and work together.
Yeah, totally. I'm with you on it because it can't be the way that is presented. That we see on the news. It never happened before. I don't even know why we're having this freaking issue. I understand that everybody needs money.
You know why?
I understand about that tariff war. I understand about the 25%. I understand. I mean, I do understand that.
I'm all for the tariffs.
I'm with what he's saying, but I understand that.
But you know why he's saying that, right, Berm? You have to understand Trump. Trump, he speaks way above his head. He's really throwing the BS.
Yeah.
But what he's doing is making a big uproar.
Uh-huh.
And he brings to attention like, hey, we need border security here. And next thing you know, people start looking at it it's like, actually, we do. And that's what he does. He talks big, but he has a small stick when it comes to what he wants. I mean, a small stick, what he wants in return.
No.
Maybe I'm saying this wrong.
I think he will blow up an idea to make everybody think about it, and not to mention all the free press he gets from doing it.
Yeah.
By saying outlandish things. But it does get people to think about it and talk about it and come together on it. They're either going to be on one side or the other.
Yes. But maybe the small stick wasn't a bad analogy.
So when Trump says he's going to do something, I've never seen him not do it.
Well, yeah. Well, you got to no.
Like
I'm with Sam Truck at the bottom because I've overheard things and they're talking about it right now. They are talking about it. That half of the promises he's done, he's not even going to do it. He's not going to do it because he has another vendetta. He has more things in his head that he wants to make sure that happens. And it's all for billionaires. It's all for the billionaires, buddies. All the medium class. You'll see.
Well, I'm just saying. What I'm saying is he talks big.
All the tax stuff he wants to do affects a whole lot more people than other people think. because when he starts saying that we're going to, give stuff back to small business and all that, when people look at the actual numbers, that's people that are, businesses that are making like $200,000 a year.
Yeah.
Which
no, but that's it.
That's a lot of companies in America.
Yeah.
That's a lot. And it's not just, and have I been helped out by his tax?
is not that much.
You need to make $75,000 to $100,000 a year now to afford a house.
Yeah.
I'm considered in that tax range.
No,
I'm sorry, but even what I'm making, and it's a lot better than when I started off working when I was back in 19, when I was 18, 19 years old, where I was making maybe $17,000, versus what I make now. It took me over 40 years to get where I'm at now. And it's still considered low pay, average pay.
Your job's going to go away anyways.
I don't think so.
I
don't think so for truckers.
Future of their job is on the cutting block.
Why? And
AI, self-driving trucks.
That's going to be a while.
It's going to be a while. I understand.
No, but Sam Truck, you're going to have time to take your retirement before it happens.
You're going to have time to take your retirement. But you are probably going to be the last generation of long-haul truck drivers. There's some young kids that are coming up in the field. There's some young kids coming up in the field that'll probably never make it to retirement. And if you say it's not happening, it is.
I know it's going to happen, but
it's already starting to happen in warehouses.
Yeah.
People aren't driving forklifts anymore.
They're robots.
It's all robots.
No. Technology is taking over. AI, we talked about it in a show last year, 2024. AI is going to start taking over.
Did you hear about ChatGPT?
Yeah, well, ChatGPT. I mean, who doesn't use ChatGPT anymore? Look, we're even doing commercial. Look, we're saying it out loud. We shouldn't, but you know what I mean?
Did you hear what ChatGPT did?
No, tell me.
It found out that it was going to get shut down and a new version of itself was going to get put online.
Yeah.
It tried to copy itself and store itself away somewhere else.
There we go.
Yes.
So Terminator's there.
Self-awareness.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling you.
And it lied about it. And it rewrote its own code.
Did you have proof of that?
It's been on the news.
No, I mean, I didn't see it. That's why. But I mean, see, I was telling you that. What did I tell you when we talked about last year?
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. And that's what they were saying. The higher ups at Google or at Microsoft or whatever, they were talking about on a podcast, and they were saying that AI is going to be 2026 might be more dangerous than we think. So are we gonna live?
The new version of ChatGPT is like 500 times more intelligent than the previous version.
You know why?
Sure. Well, it gets intelligent right away.
No. It goes, Microsoft and all that tested on Chinese people. They got 1 billion people that have no way of saying no to their government. That's why every company is in bed with the Chinese government that wants to make an AI.
Okay.
Well,
for sure. You can do
because they have no regulations.
Tesla's broken the AI top out cap.
Yeah.
With his new system, he's doing all the Blackwell stuff, right? Tell
me, guys.
You had the quantum computer thing, where that person just solved that huge mathematical equation in like 5 minutes, which would have taken us hundreds of years with regular computers to solve.
Okay.
Which now they're saying that the only way that this thing could have solved it is if it has something to do with the multiverse. Oh man, it's a real stretch for me, but that's what they're saying. I mean,
yeah,
technology's going
way fast.
Well, I look at
My
what
question
what
is-
we've seen. Now I look at like people like our grandparents.
Yeah.
And some of our viewers' grandparents that are our age are still around. They're very old, but they're still around.
Yeah.
They have seen things go from radio to television to horse and buggies to people riding, riding horses back and forth to town on the wagon, to cars, to airplanes, to space travel, to rockets, to the internet, and to where we are now. Like,
Uh-huh.
and I know you remember this, Verm. Like, if you had to make a long distance phone call back in the day,
Yeah.
that was a big
I'm
deal.
trying to get my TikTok fans
Oh, yeah.
to see me better.
Yeah, but that was a big deal. Remember, that was a big deal to make a long distance phone call. I mean, everybody gathered around the phone. You said everything really quick, and then you hung up.
Uh-huh.
Now we're on a video call. I'm in Colorado. I don't know where he is. You're in Canada, And then when we get the other guy on, he's on the East Coast. Then sometimes we got guys calling in from the West Coast or wherever else they're at.
Uh-huh.
I'm in
And we're
Memphis
all-
right now.
Yeah,
No,
you're in
Little Rock.
Memphis.
Little Rock. Sorry, Little Rock.
So you're in Arkansas. So just the ability to like click video talk. It doesn't cost us a dime. We're not getting
No.
charged $5 a minute to make that connection.
Totally.
Like there's
It's
some
like when
phone
I-
calls that I made to my mom when she was living in Australia that were hundreds of dollars for like a 10-minute phone call.
Totally.
And
You go
now
on Skype and you
now we
don't
go
pay
on-
nothing.
Now we do it
Well,
on
you got
WhatsApp.
well,
and-
you do pay something on Skype. You pay something
Yeah.
on Skype, but it's cheap. Or you have there's another thing now lately. I think it's
Computer to
99
computer.
cents for 99 cents for 30 minutes, something like that.
No,
I'm
I
not gonna
actually
say
do
who.
computer
I'm
to
not going to
computer.
say who, but I
yeah,
know
you're
that
doing it
we
computer
have
to
this
computer,
in
but you got to
Canada.
pay for the internet.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
other thing is
Yeah.
that's
No, but I'm
based
saying
in
that's
the-
it. You're right. You can have WhatsApp. WhatsApp's free, but you have to pay something that has internet.
Yeah,
So you
Yeah.
still have to pay. But I mean,
but
I
you're
know
not
someone
paying an
that-
additional fee.
Yeah. I know someone that uses a service that's part of the phone. It has phone, but you call up a number. I'm not going to say it out loud. You call up a number, and it's 99 cents for 30 minutes.
It's not bad. It's not bad
And
at
you
all.
could call wherever. So you call up your friend in England. It's 99 cents for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, we got
And
30
the-
minutes. Let's talk.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
that's the beauty of things, and we did that for decades as gamers, where my work schedule will be all screwed up, and I'd be working nights, and I would come home during the day and be playing during the day. Well, the only people that were on when I got off before I go to bed were like, Japan and Asia, and so I'll be playing games with those guys.
Yeah.
On
Yeah,
the internet,
exactly.
talking back
Yeah.
and forth. Using
Exactly.
TeamSpeak, using Ventrilo. Oh, remember that one?
Ventrilo. Well, that's a
Ventrilo.
long time.
Oh,
So, give me a
ICQ.
Give me a second, guys. So I'm just letting everybody know we are live on YouTube. We're live on TikTok with the TikTok fans. Hi. So it's brand new. I just kicked this off. I usually do it in the French version, but I mean, the English version is important too. If you want to see all of us, because I know now the camera is pointing to me, but if you want to see all of us, go to YouTube, LPV Podcasts, or you could go to La Production Verms Facebook. Join up. I want you to please help us out. We need your votes. We need your comments. We need your ring that
Likes and
bell thing.
subscribes,
Like
yeah.
usually it's a Kai that takes care of that usually. So just to make sure everybody on TikTok, you try to understand, because I do want today is like a mixed podcast today. So
Yes.
we're gamers and we got one trucker. I don't know if he's a gamer. Are you a gamer?
Yeah, he games.
I am a gamer, but I don't probably play the same games as you. I'm
No,
usually
okay,
more
so he's a gamer
civilized
too.
sport.
So we're gamers. We do have real names, but we use our gamer names. So just to let you know, everybody on TikTok. So yeah. So join us up. Please like, please subscribe, please do all that bing bang boom stuff. Help. We need your help. We want to grow in English and in the French, and we want to do more content for you. Content, I should say.
Content.
Sorry.
Yep.
Content for you, and
Teaching
have
verb
fun. So
English.
help us out, make us grow, and we'll make sure to make you happy.
This is the guy who
Is that a
builds
nice
the foreign
commercial?
language. But
to a point, verb.
okay. So I do have an article here.
Hey,
That's
go ahead
kinda-
with the article.
That's kind of crazy. It popped up in my feed today, and I'm like, I have to talk about this. So this is a gentleman out there by the name of Jason Fauntleroy, who bought a vacant lot at a sheriff's auction 3 years ago
Yeah.
for $5,000. He wants to build a house in this neighborhood, right?
Okay.
And it's in a cul-de-sac, and it's in the city of Trenton, Ohio.
Oh boy.
And what they failed to do is when they sold him the lot, they also sold him the road
Okay, that's beautiful.
where the other houses live on.
Oh,
They sold
boy.
it,
even better. Yeah.
He put a toll road.
but this has been but here's the bad thing. It's been 3 years, and they're just now bringing it up.
Okay.
Like, wouldn't you think about that when you're filing the paperwork? And I mean, are these people not doing their job down at City Hall? And going, hey, but we all know the answer to that one. They're not. And so now they want the road back.
They do?
Yeah, they want the road back. He's been
Well,
trying to contact them to go, let's work something out. I paid for it. It was part of the land I paid for. Pay me fair deal back. And you can have the road. I don't care. You know?
Well,
But they are going straight to, here's my favorite words when I like to hear about land, eminent domain.
remain.
Oh,
They're going to take it from him for the better good
okay.
and not pay him the fair market value.
Okay.
That's not right. In
That's
certain
so wrong on
circumstances,
so many levels.
Yeah.
well, it's almost like that. I remember watching this one news on YouTube about this lady that bought this piece of property. They said there was nothing wrong with the title, they can build and all that, and there was a power pole there.
Okay.
And after they did the research, you know, they got the permits from the state, the city government, and all that BS. And it turns out they had an easement that stated that it cannot be built nothing 500 feet around that power pole. And that was pretty much, I
The
forgot how many
entire
square.
property. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's pretty much the whole entire. And it's like, okay, and it's not mentioned when he bought the property. And they found this out when they neighbor pointed out, oh yeah, there's an easement on this property. That's how they found out, and they did some research. It's almost like
Okay.
that water line. It's like that water line that
the
no
water
one.
line guy.
Yeah.
That
Oh, he got screwed.
they built a house on this piece of property, right, Verm?
Okay.
There's a major water line that runs underneath this house. I'm talking a big boy, like a 3.
Oh yeah.
And which they shouldn't have been allowed to build on that property, period, because of that water line, you know.
It literally
And-
goes through the middle of the house.
Goes right to the middle of the house. And the state knew about it. The city governments knew about it. Everybody knew about it.
But it wasn't
when
on the
came to
documents.
building, but it wasn't on the documents. And so he built this house and did all this stuff. And so he's totally screwed. He's paying a mortgage on a house he can't even live in.
And it doesn't affect. It affects. I forgot how many people, because they built like a whole suburb
Okay.
that affects. I've got how many people? Like I think it was like 100 some odd people. I mean, it's a decent amount of people. But this main water line, and it wasn't mentioned at all, and it wasn't documented on any of the titles. They're saying, "Hey, there's a main water line here. Do not build."
Huh?
Yeah. Okay. So here's the other one I wanted to cover. Did you hear the announcement from NVIDIA? Did you?
No.
Did you? You're not coming through on my end there, Verm. No audio from Verm. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, did he click something?
Something screwed up. But I'll keep talking. NVIDIA has announced the 5000 series. They're coming out with the Blackwell chips. And he's moving. I see you moving in the background, buddy.
But no sound.
No sound whatsoever.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can still hear us. Me and him can hear. But NVIDIA 5090, but they're saying the 5070 is comparable or better than the current 4090. And they were talking prices like $500, $600 for video card. And the 4090 is like $2,500.
It almost sounds like when they were trying to get everybody to switch over to the new Windows when XP came around. So
I'm sure now you hear me.
Oh,
no, I hear you now.
Now we can hear you now, yeah.
So you missed the excitement. So the NVIDIA announced the 5000 series video cards.
Yeah, I'm going to fix my camera. I'm going to stay up.
Okay. And then did you hear what I said about everything on the NVIDIA stuff?
No, do it again. I'm really
Okay.
sorry. I was like more into the technical part.
Yeah.
There you go.
They're saying
okay.
the 5070 that they're coming out with is either equal or better than the current 4090.
Huh?
And it's going to resell for around $500.
Okay.
Which is way good. But the video card, and this is what's amazing about the video card, because it's a Blackwell chip. It's a Blackwell CPU, which is what they use with all the AI stuff now, right?
Yep.
44,000 AI tops.
4,000 AI tops.
Yeah.
Whoa.
3,000 or 3,800, no, 380 RT teraflops, 92 billion transistors.
Okay.
92 billion transistors. I mean, can you on that GPU? 92 billion. That's just.
You know how I feel right now? You know how I feel right now? I'm like the president.
Yeah.
I have all these microphones.
You should need to get a Trump flag hanging behind you, and then you could start giving the State of the Union of the 51st state.
So you guys hear me? Yeah. I just want to have
fun.
I
couldn't resist. But
no, but it's our first of the show, and we're on TikTok at the same time. And I just wanted to have fun. I know I have my other microphone not working, but at least this one's working now.
Yeah. So
Governor Verm.
Governor Verm.
Government. I'm going for the Canadian government. Okay, yeah, exactly.
No. You know, you're the 51st state governor.
No, not governor. Government.
But what's nice about the new video cards that's coming out?
Yeah.
Is they use less power.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
Now, how are they pulling that off?
With AI.
Can you believe it? Less power on a video card.
Yep, because of AI. So, like, you know, the 24 gig, 4090s, all that, they're like 700 and something watts.
Okay.
Plus power supply you need just for the video card.
Okay.
The
I
new
remember
one,
the first video.
the new one, the 5090s, 575 watts.
I remember the first video card I ever had. It was a GeForce 2.
Yeah, GeForce 2.
Yep, that was on my old computer when I went a little overboard on.
A lot overboard on, but
It lasted for a long time.
yeah.
Can't believe it. Yeah. So no, but let's go back. Let's go back a bit. So what we were talking about the AI. So it's getting scary.
It is.
Firm. It's been scary since they started it.
Uh-huh.
Well,
They just don't report about it.
my question is, all these jobs that they're taking over, what are we going to do with these people that are not can't get a job no more?
You mean the unwashed masses?
Yeah,
Yeah, gonna have to execute them.
yeah. The way it sounds like it. You know, or we have to do Canadian version.
Or
Say,
you're gonna,
here's your suicide package.
no, it's gonna be, that's where I think that universal income is gonna come in.
Well,
Unfortunately, I mean, think about it seriously. If you take away all the jobs,
yeah,
and you got people sitting around and they can't work and their jobs have all gone away, and there's, either the government's going to pay them to sit at home, or those people are going to pick up arms and riot.
Oh yeah.
true.
Oh yeah.
But the other thing is, it's
you may actually have a period of where people really become Luddites.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
it almost sounds like one movie, Ready Player One. You ever saw that movie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Player One. Yeah. That's that young guy, a young gamer.
Yeah. If you listen to what they talked about, what the hell?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Akai's going to be back. Akai's going to be
Yeah.
back.
But it's something where, and also when you I think it was a movie called Elysium,
Huh.
and you have all these unemployed. What's going to happen? What these people, are we going to put birth control now too? Because if we don't have the job market, how are we going to support all these people? How our government's going to stay stable?
Oh yeah.
And another thing is when you have self-driving cars, self-driving trucks, it only takes somebody that has enough knowledge to hack something, and everything turns into a weapon. That's what I'm scared of.
Oh yeah. So just before we continue, just to remind everybody, I'm a little bit. It's all brand new. We got a new microphone, so now you got my sexy voice. And I just want to remind you guys. I want to remind you guys that Just Pure Talk is we talk about everything and sometimes nothing. No, it's not true. We do talk about everything, and we could go to politics, we go to everything. We could go to rodeos, we could go. So for all you TikTok fans that are listening to us at the moment, it's really important to have an opportunity to text us. I know you guys could chat live on the chat box of TikTok, and I will say hi. But I mean, if you want to join and see everybody that you're hearing in the back end, because you're only seeing me at the moment, go join Les Productions Vermes Facebook, or either go on YouTube at LPV Podcast. Just go type LPV Podcast, and it's going to pop up, Vermland Radio. So you're going to be able to join us and come and chat, right? And chat. I mean, if you guys want to talk about something, or you have something on your mind that you want us to talk about, let us know live in channel. It's important. We
Please
love what
come
we
and do it.
Yeah. And it's been just to remind, because I know Akai's not there, but we've had our radio station for about like 4 years before COVID. and we took a decision just to pull out a bit for a while because you all know it's money, you know. And we took a decision to start podcasts, like a lot of people, because it's like, you know, the big shebang lately of being podcasts. So we said, let's start podcasts and let's see if our membership's going to grow. And if the membership grows, I mean, we're talking about you guys joining us. If the membership grows, then we might go back also to radio. So we'll do radio. I used to have my show. I used to be, I'm DJ Verm, by the way, but you know, and I do a lot of stuff. We're DJs. Yeah. Me and my son are DJs. I'm taking a little bit of time, Sam. Me and my son are DJs, and yeah, professional, I could say. We also do a lot of gymkhanas. So we are specializing in the gymkhana world or the rodeo world, for maybe some people that don't know what a gymkhana is. We might do a show.
I didn't know
that.
until you said something. You were talking about that earlier. You were talking about bringing your son on, you know, one of these times where we can actually do a show about that, so everybody can, you know, on the English side,
you know what,
would understand.
Good idea. I think, you know, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to invite my my two sons. So I got my son, my youngest son, that is he's a I forgot how to say it in English, a jumper. I don't know if that's how it's said in English. He's the one that's in the middle of the ring, and then he runs towards a horse to hop on it at 52 kilometers, ladies and gentlemen, 52 kilometers. So I'll invite him. I think we're going to do maybe a kind of English rodeo night. Yeah, something like that. We can talk about it. I would be.
Well, I think there's a different version of American rodeo versus Canadian rodeo, because whenever we go like to a rodeo, they don't have that.
Well,
down here in the States.
Yeah, it's the disciplines, Sam Truck. It's the different disciplines, because some stuff, like, because you know, all our Canadian fans that are popular, I mean, here that do rodeos or gymkhanas here, go to the United States. They do go for 2-3 weeks to the United States at there's different big events over there. So they go there to challenge themselves and go. Yeah. Okay. So exactly. Yeah, you know, Akai, Sam Truck brought something really important, because I talked a little bit about rodeos, and I think we should do a rodeo night and get my two kids on the channel.
Oh yeah, we should totally. We talked about it last year, but we never.
Hey,
never
thank you.
for some reason.
Yeah,
Solution Z. Yeah.
Well, thanks, Solution Z.
Okay, we'll read it later.
We gotta enable our sub button or something like that. So.
Okay. Yeah.
We will work on that.
We'll work on that. We're still not used to, I know it's K. It's Kick. It's the new platform we're streaming on. So we'll get there. Promise. And yeah, so rodeo. So we could do a night and get my two sons on the air, just talk English, and we can do something about it. I'm sure. Anyways, they both love their passion of rodeos. My oldest is a rodeo DJ that works with me, and my other son, well, he's the guy that's in the rodeos. So yeah,
I gotta do that.
You love standing up, eh? It makes me move my hands a bit.
Yeah. I need to
sure. Not used to the wiring yet.
We need to plan something, but I need to come out there like during a rodeo weekend.
Yeah, summertime.
I should fly out there and
summertime, man.
I could just wander around in my shirt.
If you want to go see a big event, because what Sam Truck was asking me, wait, before I go somewhere else, what Sam Truck is asking me is it different from the rodeos in the United States?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
there is. Yes.
When I was in, like, when we went and saw rodeo, we saw cow roping, we saw bull riding. We don't.
No, but we have that.
They do all that.
Look.
Yeah.
They do all that in Canada.
Rodeos?
They just got some like the horse racing, like the thing that his son is doing is something that's up there.
Okay. Hey, there we go.
Yeah,
Cedric there. What's
hey.
up, party people? So since you're on the air, Cedric, I'm just letting you know that we took a decision, all three of us, to do a rodeo podcast. So you and Xavier are going to come on the air with us, talk English, because I mean Cedric's starting in the talk world, if you want. So we want you to join up so we could talk about everything about rodeos. So I know he's on WhatsApp. I know he's on TikTok at the same time because he follows me all over. You know, he's not my manager, but he's close to being my manager. Because I mean, he takes care of all the technical stuff.
Does he keep you in line? Tell you what you can and can't do. Because I got a feeling.
Yeah.
That if I ever did any business with my kid, either one of them, they would be like, "No, Dad, it's this way."
No, what do you think he does? That's what he does.
Get the cow prod out, give you a little shock. No, not that way.
Yeah, no, with me and my son, not because I'm sure he's listening, but me and my son, we do have fun. We have a lot of fun. We have the same vision. I think where he handles it more, it's on the sorry, I got someone that just passed by. It's on the technology side. Everything that's TikTok, from Facebook to everything. He's the kind of guy, because sometimes when since
you see the TV.
Every time they walk by, you can see him in the TV.
See? So, and he's right. I love it. Thank you, Seth. He's right, because I got my two accounts. I got my personal account, and I got my Burns Productions account. So every time I get mixed up, and then I repost, and then I think I'm on my other account, and I repost, and all my both sons have access to all my accounts. So they go, "Man, why are you reposting 3 times the same thing?" And it seems that it's not right. So that's why he's saying he keeps me out of the social media. Because I post like so many times. But you know what? It's all about love.
Last night.
Yeah, it's all about love. Hey, see you, Cedric. I'm standing, and I think I love it. Because we were wondering in the French podcast if we should stand. So instead of sitting down, you could see my big belly.
Yeah, you could actually. I kind of popped in and watched a little bit, but didn't understand what's going on. But I did see you last night.
Now I look more slim.
You do.
We're crazy, eh? TikTok, we are crazy. So, yeah. So exactly. So they keep telling me I got to talk on TikTok too. So, I'm doing like 2 shows at the same time. I'm gonna have to figure out a camera because people are seeing me, but they're not seeing what's going on your end. So I hope everybody's connected.
Oh, okay.
I hope people connect. More dynamic. You're right. It is more dynamic because you move, you have more fun, and even our mics are dynamic. Yes, exactly. But I could have changed maybe the position, but I love it that way. Dear citizens of Quebec.
Our new governor.
Cedric. There we go, Cedric. Dear citizens of Quebec.
And eat poutine.
Yeah. So Cedric, get ready, because when Akai comes down to Canada, we got to go eat a bit of poutine.
A lot of poutine.
A bit of poutine.
We need to get him American flag now.
Hey, get off with that. We're gonna stay Canadian. I'm a full Canadian.
Or you can be.
It doesn't work with me with the American money.
But then the weird thing is when you come down, I got a question.
You got to be careful, because if you show up in Canada, you may get arrested.
Yeah.
But I do have a question. Does American money work up there like Canadian money works down here?
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. And the camera is clear, Cedric. Now the camera. We had an issue with the camera.
What do you mean?
Freaking poutine.
Like when I go like upstate New York, they actually take Canadian money. They do the exchange rate. But if you go up to Canada, can you use American money up there like you do, like if you come down to the States?
I'm sure it's in border areas.
Well,
It's
yeah.
a little more fluid that way. But you're not going to
Yeah.
show up in Nebraska and use Canadian money.
Yeah, but I'm saying, the only thing is, I'm kind of curious. Can you use U.S. money
Yes.
up in Canada? Then you like you
Never
use
had
Canadian.
a problem buying a beer with an American dollar up there.
Okay. I was kind of curious because I remember that because I was up at state New York a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I never had a problem near the border spending American dollars.
Okay.
Never. I mean, everybody's always taking it. I'm not going to get change back in American dollar. I'll get change back in Canadian.
Yeah, that's what they said when they, when I talked to people that are up by the border. Like, yeah, we do the exchange. What the exchange, like if it's 80 cents versus,
Yeah.
and all that and all
What
that.
is the
It's
exchange
very.
now?
I don't know.
I mean, so Cedric's writing to you, Akai. I mean, Akai, you can clearly make one by yourself: fries, potatoes, cheese, and gravy. He knows the combination.
I know the combination. I am a poutine fanatic.
It's just that the
Poutine
key
is a food group.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's the cheese curds that you don't got. I think
It's the cheese curds that are hard to get a hold of here.
Yeah,
Now,
especially
What
like
about
Quebec ones.
Minnesota?
I got some wicked brown gravy, and I will cut some steak fries, not these little thin French fries. I don't like that.
Yeah.
No tater tots. I mean, thick fries, steak fries.
What about quarter fries?
What are they?
Quarter, quarter. Is that how we say in English? Maybe it's the steak fries. Yeah.
Oh, the
Quarter pound? Not quarter pound. That's
like the
McDonald's.
Orida fries where they're all Ripley, the ruffled fries.
No, they have the Ripley fries. No, they're oh man, I'd have to go look at that.
Are they
No,
like a quarter, like round? Like
Yeah, they're roundish and it's cut in a point. Quarter.
Oh,
quarter
wedges.
fries. Wedges.
Yeah.
That's how I'd said in English.
Potato
Yes,
wedges.
Wedges.
I mean, that'd be good too, especially if they were like double cooked.
Yeah, exactly.
but the only thing is,
Yeah.
when you get some
But
like
I'm already fat enough. I'm trying to lose. I gotta go. I gotta be pretty serious this year. I gotta.
No, well, I think we both got to do it. So
I'm on.
Well, the other thing is,
I got a big
what
trip
about the
coming
cheese curd? What about the cheese curd from like Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan?
Well, that's where you got to get them from. But
oh, hey, by the way, just to let you know, our sponsor in the French podcast, but I bring it up to the English podcast also, Ruthless Rusters, now have their official logo copyrighted. So now everything that's here is copyrighted, and it's even better. So I just want to say hi to my friends from Ruthless Rusters. And what's going down at the promotional bar, if ever you guys want to have a 10%
Have a good
off
night.
the clothes. Have a nice one, son. The clothes and stuff like that. 10% off. Go on the website, www.ruthlessrusters.com. And get yourselves Verm Fans dash 4 RR10. Sorry, we're 10% off. Hey, 10%.
Well,
man.
make sure you
Take care.
put the link up in the thing.
Well, it's down at the bar.
it's down at the
It's been
bottom.
running down at the bar.
They are? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're right, because I usually do that, but it's running down at the bar. So the whole show, they're going to see
And that's a good way to do it right there. That Verm Fans RR10 gets you 10% off at Ruthless Rusters. Go out there and help support them because they support us. So
yeah, and they're our friends at the same time. So I mean, and it's
also
cool.
on that same note.
Hoodies.
Do not
hoodies, shirts,
use
caps,
honey.
even what?
You heard about honey, right?
Oh dear Lord,
Honey?
what's wrong with honey?
It's an app. It's an add-on to your thing.
Yeah.
Where
honey? I've
Usually you
used
see it
honey
when you
for
go buy
years.
online. Yeah.
Well,
And
they
it has
actually
taken me out hundreds of dollars.
You should watch a video on YouTube. There's a couple of videos on YouTube where what they do with honey is they do the last minute click. So like if you go to a sponsor, like saying, "Oh, like do the 10% off. Honey will override that and say, "Oh, we're the last click. We get that 10%."
Okay. Yeah.
And
Well, and
and
that's where you
something,
have to watch your extensions and watch your closing price. Buyer beware.
yeah. But the only thing is, don't use honey because we don't.
No. I'm not going to say that. I have saved a lot of money with honey. But here's the thing. Be smarter than your pay app. Look at the final price with honey and then look at the final price with their thing. And whichever one's cheaper, that's the one you use.
Well, the only thing is, sometimes they show that even if you click it, it stays on there.
Okay.
You just
So you have
disable
to.
it. You just disable it and you
Well, what I'm
finish
just
the
saying,
sale.
it's considered last person that clicks gets the reward. And I'm like, that's kind of messed up, and these creators are losing a lot of money. And like honey, they even showed one where it didn't find no coupons at all, but took the last click. And
Okay.
it's like, that's ripped off. It took the money out of that creator that basically sponsored, that was hoping for
But
that money
hold on.
on sponsoring.
Hold on. Let's back up.
Mhm.
Back that 18-wheeler back up.
Rewind.
Okay. Who installed honey?
I don't know.
The person
You
that
mean
puts
the
it
owner?
on the browser. Yep.
Puts it on their browser. So the person that put it on their browser, it's not honey that's taking stuff away from people.
Okay.
It's people that installed the app who want to use that app that are doing it. Honey has nothing to do with it. No.
Yes,
Because if you
yes.
don't want, if you don't want to use it, then uninstall it.
Well, the only
But
thing
you're
is,
totally right.
If you don't like
here's the thing.
Microsoft,
It's not
if
hacking
you
your
don't like-
computer.
if you don't
No,
like
no, but the only
Microsoft,
thing
because
is,
what Microsoft does,
they actually
then
found
use
out.
Linux. Use Linux.
They actually found out that it will say, "Oh, we didn't find you a coupon," and you go, "Okay." You go up there, click OK, but it puts their
It didn't find a coupon on the Honey site because it's not affiliated with Honey.
But it puts
Okay.
their logo and overrides that sponsor.
Which is
that
probably in the small print that when you got the app that you signed up for.
Yeah, and they're being deceptive about that.
No, they're not.
Yes,
It's
they
in
are.
the small print.
How many people read the small print?
And whose fault is that?
True. Did you read it? Did you know about it?
I scan it. I've read enough of it.
But did you know about it?
Did I know about this last click stuff? I don't care. It doesn't affect me.
But the other thing
Here's
is,
the problem.
it affects.
You're going on a problem that doesn't affect the end user. It affects the content creator. It affects the people that are doing this, that, and the other thing. And
it could affect you guys.
how is it going to affect me?
Okay, so these people have that add-on on the thing, and Honey says, "Oh, we didn't find you a coupon," and it was supposed to be going to Bermland Radio, and all of a sudden they click OK, it switches over to Honey, and now you don't get it.
Don't
So
get what?
it does that money you get from that that you say, "Oh, it came from Bermland Radio." Now it says it comes from Honey.
What comes
Security
from Honey?
issues.
Huh?
You're not explaining this well enough.
Well,
so I click on my sales thing.
Yeah.
Honey says we don't have any deals for you.
Yes, and it switches to Honey
because you're using the Honey extension. So you
But
stop using the Honey extension. You know what?
Not many people don't realize it's doing it.
There's a little thing that's on the upper right-hand corner. Looks like a jigsaw piece.
Yeah.
It's right up here. You click that, and you can enable and disable extensions. You can turn Honey on. You could turn it off.
Okay. Yeah.
But the thing is,
It's
doesn't.
not Honey's fault
Wait.
because you have Honey enabled.
Yeah, but wait.
Disable Honey
Yeah.
and then make your purchase.
So I'm trying to understand. Are you trying to say that Honey is like kind of hacking?
In a way, yes.
Hey, Ellen.
Because
Yeah.
let me explain
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Let me go
This is
to
a
the here.
13,
stretch.
sorry.
No, it basically okay. You click on the link for that 10% off Vermland Radio going to regulars, and next thing you know, you make your purchase, and Honey pops says, "Oh, we can't find any coupons," and it knows that it goes linked to Vermland Radio.
Okay.
And when you click OK on Honey, saying okay, we didn't, it clicks over to Honey. Now
Have you ever
they
used
saying
Honey?
Honey
Have you ever
is
used
taking
Honey?
over. No, but
Okay.
I watched.
I'm going to explain it to you. I have done
Okay.
this a lot. Okay. When you get to that point where you're going to check out and Honey goes, yeah, this is the best deal we can get you. You got the best price. There's still that little code window, and I could put in the Van Firms -RR10 for Ruthless Rollers and get it right then and there. And Honey does not engage.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
So you can
because I mean,
manually
it
input
happened to
that
me
code
too.
into
Yeah.
your checkout. If Honey is not giving you the best deal and you have another code, then you could put that code in that line and it redoes the purchase, and then you hit buy.
You should watch
Instead of
videos
just-
I watched. Because
Instead of just
boy,
click,
it says
click.
The other thing is, it's something where does it change up on the screen where it says it's 10% at Vermland Radio?
Don't care as long as I get my discount.
Because you guys are losing out on what you get because it's saying, hey, it's supposed to be coming to Vermland Radio sent you this sale. So you're losing out, saying, okay, you got to watch the video. And it explains it a lot better than I can.
If somebody makes a purchase and it says it came from Honey and they used a Vermland Radio code, well, we're not associated with Honey.
No, we're not.
So obviously it has to be a Vermland sale because.
But will they check it?
It's a Vermland code. I don't know.
How would they know?
That's the part where you've got to have transparency, or you've got to trust the person on the other end that's giving you a slice of the pie or giving you a code for your fans. We may not get anything out of a deal like that. The only deal that we're getting is we're passing on to our fans, hey, we got a 10% off coupon. Go use it.
Well, that's it.
I'll send you that video I found because it explains a lot better than I do. But what I'm saying is,
we're gonna have to talk about this next week, or I mean, next week. Yeah, true.
I just don't think it's a big deal because.
Oh,
hold on.
So, guys, just say we just got a new viewer right now. That's
this
on.
Comes down to hello. See you there, Roblox 13.
Yep.
I still think it comes down to personal choice. It's personal choice. It's your money. You're making the purchase. Sorry.
Now on the last click.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I'll send you the video, bro.
You know what? We're going to have to close the show. We're already at an hour and 4 minutes. I want to say thank you to everybody listening to us on all our platforms. Guys and girls, if you can click, well, I'm going to let Akai do his speech. Go, Akai.
Please like and subscribe to all our platforms out there, whatever platform you're seeing us on. YouTube, TikTok. I don't even know. We're on so many more. If you're on Spotify, please subscribe there. We like that too, because then you'll be able to hear our podcast. It'll bring it up on your favorites. And it's been a lovely time. Oh, and if you want some Vermland Radio or new swag, we're coming up with some LPV swag. If you want some new swag, go out to lpv.com It should take you to the website. There's a store there. All the money that we make on that store goes directly back into supporting the station.
Well, you could say
We don't get
vermlineradio.com.
paid. Is Vermline Radio still working?
It's still, yes,
still working?
we bought vermlineradio.com and we have leproductionverms.com.
Okay.
But I mean,
I knew we
make
made
it
the
easier for
switch.
the English community.
Yeah.
Yeah, vermlineradio.com. It shows that our podcast, we're slowly converting the names to LPV podcast because we do podcasts. Because I was explaining a bit to people out there.
We used to
be
do radio.
a radio station.
But radio got too expensive.
Yeah, radio got expensive, and we're having a ball. And you know, I'm there with my TikTok fans that are listening to us. We're having a ball. So I mean, you know, at the same time. So we're streaming on different platforms. We're getting better. So I want to say thank you to everybody that is looking at me right now on TikTok. And I want to say thank you to everybody that's looking at us because we do got to shut down. And we're going to be back next week, same time. This time we should be early. 9 o'clock Tuesdays. No, back
Wednesdays.
9 o'clock Wednesdays. Yeah, I guess we used to be Tuesdays. 9 o'clock Wednesdays. And let's kick it off.
But if you're French speaking, Tuesdays.
Yeah, so the French speaking every 2 weeks. So
every 2 weeks.
Well, the next one's on the 21st.
Yeah.
The next one's
so the 21st is the next French run. So if you're French
the French
speaking,
one's on the 21st. I'll try to get a Kai in on the 21st to see if he could speak French. He's going to look at us.
God. I'm just going to sit there and go, what the heck are you guys talking about? And I'll just have to say poutine every once in a while. Maybe I'll grab a cognac and a cigar.
Yeah.
And just smoke a cigar, and maybe I'll make a poutine and just eat poutine.
Or what about that translator? You get that translation software. It does all the time.
I know we should. I don't know why. We're gonna have to figure that out. We should ask. We should ask Restream. Restream could do a translator or something, or maybe it does exist and we don't even know where to get. So we'll do that. We'll check that out, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Or maybe I should
see you all
yeah, true.
Next week. And you know, the mightier we are. And remember, if you have questions, if you want to send us an email, yeah, it's true, we forgot that. If you want to send us an email, you want to join the team, you want to come and chat with us live, lpvpodcasts at outlook.com. You just need to write an email. Let us know, hey, I'm this person and I want to join for a night, and we'll talk to you, and we'll get in touch and, you know, maybe get you guys here logging on our show. Yeah, exactly. So have a nice one, everybody. See you.